Hello everyone, so in this video, let's talk about the DJI O3 Air unit. We will try to decase it because we want to put this on a lighter build that we have been doing, the Pavo 20 on a freestyle frame. So in order to decase this, we have to remove all of this screw and we will remove the parts. So you have two options for after decasing this O3 Air unit. You could either go for the Flyu Naked O3 kit. So everything there is CNC. The quality is good if you really want to do that. Or you could choose to 3D print the parts. Where in our case, we 3D printed this from Quadmula. So they gave this for free. You could download it from Thingiverse or Printables. So it's a 3-part design. Okay, so all of which will be held by the screw. So you could choose this route as well. So for this video, we will utilize this because the Flyu kit hasn't arrived yet. So this VTX has 2 layers of PCB board, and the case in itself is 3 parts, and I'll show it to you later on. Just be very careful on when you try to remove the middle part of this case, because there is a ribbon cable in there that we need to protect when we are doing the decasing. So first things first, we have to ready our screw because if you will be mounting a naked O3 Air unit on your frame, and in our case, we will put it on the top part of the carbon fiber. I'm trying to find the carbon fiber. I think I lost it already. Okay, so we will mount it on the top part of the plate. So we need to have longer screw. So it's really unavailable here in the Philippines. It's not easily available on hardware, so I have to buy it online. I was able to get this from TGC, Tensile Group Incorporated. So if you want to buy your screw, I'll put a link in the description or in the comment section, so you could go to their Facebook page or their Lazada or Shopee, wherein they sell this screw. With the DJI O3 Air unit, they are using M1.6, so it's quite smaller. I'm used to the M2 and M2.5, so this is quite different. It's M1.6, it's quite small, and we will be needing the M1.6 10mm. You could opt for the round head or even the flat head. Just make sure that you have longer screws. Okay, so the current weight of the VTX itself is 26 grams with all of the case. Try to remove this. There are some thermal compound that you will be seeing that DJI placed to ensure that temperature will not rise from this board. So we could just clean this up with isopropyl alcohol. And this is the part where it gets a bit tricky, because there is actually some ribbon cable here that we actually need to remove. Okay, so we remove the top plate. Okay, you could clean this up with some isopropyl alcohol. So next thing that we need to do is we need to remove the glue here. This is that white thing here is the glue. So we need to melt it a bit just to soften it up so it would be easier to remove. There. You will see the word pigeon here on the strap. There you go. It's now move the cable. We'll try to move the other part. Okay. Still cannot move. Just hit it again. Okay, so this is the glue. This one, I think there's also some glue on the other part. Okay, so we finally removed the ribbon. Okay, so let's do some cleanup. Get some Q-tips here, then add some alcohol. Then you can just wipe this off. Then you put some alcohol on it. So we now remove this other PCB board. So we actually now decased the O3 air unit. So so 26 grams. Okay. Okay, so as you can see here, um, the TPU printout for the middle aligns really well with it's sandwiched really well. So we just have to ensure that everything is aligned before we try to screw anything. If you'll be using the flywheel, so far so good. We got 19 grams for this of your unit. It's not yet clipped on for the top part because you still have to put the wires. So for this one, we will put this, then it will be held by the TPU. Okay, so we actually save around 7 grams for this decased O3 air unit. But you could also, if you really are adventurous, you could also remove this part of the camera, and you could replace this with the carbon fiber that Flyu had, or a 3D print of that same design. You'll just have to put that on the back part of this camera lens. But overall, this is a 29-gram VTX that we will be using on our setup. Why haven't I put the 4 screw? Because in reality, I'll be putting it in this frame. We will directly screw it here, washer here, so just to give some room for the O3 air unit. Okay, so this is finally our build for the decased O3 air unit. One thing that you will notice is that it's not aligned really well. That is one of the problem if you'll be using a soft material like TPU for this scenario, and it really softens up quite a bit on some parts of this Decase O3 air unit. But this is a free solution if you will be doing this decasing of the O3 air unit. It didn't cost a thing, but if you have the money to buy parts, I think the Flyu kit for the naked O3 would be a good option. But remember, this is a G-cased O3 air unit, so you have to be warned of the heat. The O3 air unit is now naked, and in case of a crash, of course, there's a possible risk that you might damage the O3 air unit. Basically, that's it. We have decased the O3 air unit, so hope to see you in the next video. Happy flying. See you in the next one.